water, no problem. Everyone will just have to suffer together. Johannesburg South residents have taken the law into their own hands, vowing that Joburg water employees will not leave their area until water starts flowing there. Numerous areas have been without water for almost a week now in parts of South Johannesburg. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones was on the ground earlier in the suburb of Ridgeway following developments there. Let's get a wrap up from him now this hour. Pule, good evening. So how are things looking currently there? I mean, earlier we saw a group of residents insisting that they will not let the group of Joburg water workers who were there to leave the area, and they blocked the roads.
Yeah, it seems the residents and the officials from Johannesburg Water have reached an agreement. The employees from JW have said that they will come back again in the area and try and resolve the issue of the pipe burst, of course, which would then see, amounts and voluminous water gushing into numerous properties here in this area. But on top of that, while the operations have to continue, it means that residents in this area will not have water. Now, this is not the area in the southern part of Johannesburg that doesn't have water. About 6 areas in the south part of Johannesburg haven't had water for the past 5 days, which residents have been complaining about. Some say they have been lodging complaints, but nothing has been done to look into that issue. I had a chat with Johannesburg Water. They saying that they are aware of a serious pipe burst that occurred in the area and that they're looking into it. But all of this happens just, a day before the Johannesburg planned shutdown that will be taking place. But what we understand is that the purpose of this planned shutdown would be to complete a tie in between the A19 and B14 with a new pipeline, and of course the installation of valves and systems upgrades at the Rand Water's Aikenhof pump station. You remember just last week the Aikenhof pump station was affected, and it of course hampered the flow of water to various areas in the south, including Randburg, Roodepoort, Soweto. It was really a large distribution of water network that was disrupted there. But for now, things are calm where we are, and we're waiting to see what will happen next from Johannesburg Water.
Yeah, you spoke to the residents a little bit earlier, Pule. What are they saying about the situation?
Pradhan, one must say that this is a very peaceful community. However, residents, when they say enough is enough, they can resort to drastic measures. In fact, during the meetings that I had here earlier, I heard, numerous talks around blocking the N12, around ensuring that the Johannesburg Water members, of course, are held hostage when here to ensure that they can get the attention of the CEO of Johannesburg Water and, of course, the mayor of Johannesburg. I asked them about whether, they were not aware that they could be breaking the law or being on the wrong side of the law. And they're saying, look, they will do everything they can to capture the attention of the metro. So that just goes to show you how fuming, angry and frustrated they are. Let's just take a listen to what they had to say earlier on.
We're going to keep these guys here until the matter is sorted. When the water flows, they're more than welcome to go. The guy keeps telling us now he needs to go and fetch this and fetch that. Now, I mean, you've had 3 or 4 days to make assessments and fetch whatever you need to fetch. But now, when comes the hour, they want to run away.
We arrange water tankers in the beginning stages so that we can assist with them with that regard. However, when we got here, we found that it was a bit dire where people didn't have drinking water. So based on the drinking water situation, the community of Roshni, they raised funds in one day of 16,005 litre bottles of water that was dispatched from Roshni. And we've been running since Thursday up until now.
They assess too much and do too little. I mean, normally they should come out, they know exactly what they're coming out to attend to. They should come prepared for it. But they come and assess and then they leave it and they come back. It's too much up and down. It is very, very bad management. Because I can tell you something, if this wasn't the pressure situation that it is now with the community, these guys would take another 2 weeks to fix this burst pipe.
One of the frustrated residents of Ridgeway in the south part of Johannesburg, as Pule said, several areas they have been without water for a week now. Joburg Water promising to sort it out quickly. But the area is supposed to suffer a maintenance shutdown, as Pule said. You've had no water for 7 days. Now there's going to be a shutdown because of an issue between Eikenhof pumping station and that part of Johannesburg. And when are you going to have water flowing there? The residents, they're really expressing how hurtful they are with Joburg water.